Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. RHOBH star Kyle Richards sheds light on her plans to quit the show. RHOBH alumna Kyle Richards recently talked about her departure plans from the show. She further shed some light on her future on RHOBH, or rather, the lack of it, and fans are super concerned. The fandom is coming up with all kinds of theories and wondering if Kyle actually hinted at her imminent resignation. The Bravo celeb just finished filming season 15 of RHOBH. Two popular celebrities hosted the Raising Brows live event, where Richards was a guest. They are, namely, Anastasia Soar, founder of RHOBH, and actress Oprah Winfrey. The event took place on Thursday, October 23. Kyle is the last remaining original member from the original RHOBH cast. The popular show originally featured Taylor Armstrong, Camille Meyer, Adrienne Maloof, Kim Richards, Kyle Richards, and Lisa Vanderpump. Discussing Kyle's potential departure, one cannot overlook the ongoing feud between Kyle and Lisa Vanderpump. The former Friends feud over the years has sparked numerous rumors of both of their departures. RHOBH's Kyle Richards, in a surprising turn of events, complimented estranged friend Lisa Vanderpump publicly. "She's very funny, very smart, beautiful, a very good businesswoman," she praised LVP. "And I bet she'd be a good grandmother," Kyle further added. The Puppygate scandal brought down the demise of their once golden friendship. Although the RHOBH alum appear to be on civilized terms, they haven't, however, reconciled yet. But, of course, obviously, I have my negative takeaways. But also, there are many great qualities to Lisa Vanderpump, and attributes, she added. That particular Amazon Live created significant buzz. RHOBH diva Kyle Richards talks about her plans on RHOBH. Faced with questions about her possible departure from the show, she admitted to having thought about it. However, the answer is no. The 56-year-old isn't leaving RHOBH anytime soon. It's been a long time. 15 years. It really is. It's a long time, Richards stated. "I almost walked away," Kyle referred to the difficult times over the years. "Day obviously will come," she talked about her departure. "But it's not today," she additionally assured fans. "I can think of a number of seasons where I almost walked away," she continued. "But 15 years is a long time, and there are things I want to do, and it takes up a lot of time," she added. The Bravo TV star then went on to gush about his daughter, Portia, going away to college. "It's very difficult for your life to be out there and have the world weighing in on analyzing things," she shared about her difficulties. "So it depends on what year and what season, whether I can handle it or not," she ultimately concluded. Recently, she also mentioned that this upcoming season would be fun for her. RHOBH season 15 marks the departure of a beloved cast member but the addition of a debutante. Garcelle Beauvais left the series earlier this year. The debutante of this season is fashion mogul Rachel Zoe. This would mark the Bravo princess's return to the Bravo family after her long hiatus. For more such latest RHOBH updates, stay tuned to. Kyle Richards has always been more than a housewife. From the moment she first stepped into the dazzling, diamond-crusted universe of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, she carried with her a unique blend of poise, humor, vulnerability, and classic Hollywood grit. For over a decade, she has been the heart and pulse of the series, its longest-running face, the compass guiding viewers through emotional storms, lavish parties, and unforgettable drama. But when Kyle recently whispered the possibility of walking away, Beverly Hills trembled. Not the kind of tremble caused by earthquakes or paparazzi choppers, something deeper, personal, reflective. Fans suddenly found themselves studying her every move, searching her eyes for confirmation. Was Kyle Richards really preparing to hang up her diamond? A confession wrapped in calm. It happened quietly, the way all monumental decisions begin. No screaming match, no wine glasses shattering on imported marble, just Kyle seated on a grey velvet sofa during an interview, explaining in careful words that her time on the show may be drawing to an end. "It's been such a huge part of my life," she said, voice gentler than anyone expected. "But sometimes you reach a point where you need to reclaim who you are, outside the lens." Those words landed like a thunderclap. Through shifting friendships, feuds with her sisters, heartbreak, triumph, and private struggles made public, Kyle has weathered it all. Cameras documented her tears, her laughter, her public armor chipping away until she learned how to reveal her soul without surrendering it. The show shaped her, but it also demanded pieces of her, pieces she's no longer sure she wants to give. A woman at the crossroads. For years, Kyle's storyline intertwined with family tension. Her fraught relationship with sister Kathy Hilton became headline fuel, each misunderstanding magnified beneath an unflinching spotlight. Meanwhile, her marriage to Mauricio Umansky, once considered one of reality TV's strongest unions, was put under strain as rumors began to swirl. And that was the turning point. Not because she suddenly caved under pressure, but because she started questioning what mattered most. She began journaling again, taking long solo walks, listening to her spirit rather than her schedule. Her inner voice, the one she had ignored beneath cast trips, designer fittings, and reunion night nerves, finally grew too loud to silence. What if peace lay outside Beverly Hills? What if stepping away didn't mean losing herself, but rediscovering what she once loved? The glamour, the cameras, the weight. Make no mistake, Kyle loved much of it: the fashion, the laughter, the sisterhood that sometimes bloomed unexpectedly between chaos and confession. She treasured the fans who stopped her on sidewalks, sharing how the show helped them through their own struggles. She loved the adrenaline of filming, the thrill of hosting events where chandeliers sparkled brighter than secrets. But as years passed, the show evolved, shifting into something heavier. Suddenly, every word could be weaponized. Every hesitation became a storyline. The more vulnerable she was, the higher the emotional toll. It was no longer simply about sharing her life, it was about surviving it on camera. "There's a point when you realize you're giving too much," she admitted. "And I'm finally asking if there's anything left for me to keep." Quiet plans, bold intentions. Kyle hasn't announced a definitive departure. There is no formal goodbye, no dramatic press event. Instead, she is preparing her life for possibilities, planting seeds quietly, watering them in secret, allowing them to grow at their own pace. She's writing more, exploring new acting offers, rekindling her passion for producing stories that reflect her values. She's spending more time in her home, cooking, meditating, reconnecting with her daughters. She talks about slipping away to the mountains, living in flannel and slippers rather than sequins and stilettos. And when she confides in friends, her voice has changed. It's steadier, calmer. As though she has already stepped, in spirit, beyond the world she once called home. The cast reacts. Some castmates are stunned. Others, perhaps unsurprised, sense that Kyle has been drifting for months. Honestly, it feels like she's already gone, one CO star muses, half joking, half wistful. "We still love her, but she's walking a different path." Another insists, "Kyle is Beverly Hills. Without her, I don't know what the show becomes." The producer's rumor says they are scrambling, offering new arcs, refreshed contract numbers, anything to keep her in the diamond-holding circle. But Kyle isn't swayed by glitter. At least not anymore. This time, the decision is about her heart. The woman beyond the screen. Who is Kyle Richards without RHOBH? She is a survivor of childhood fame, a believer in family even when it breaks her, a woman with courage stitched into her bones. She is a storyteller who knows the value of truth even when truth is painful. She is a mother seeking quiet mornings and honest nights. She is someone who has learned that reinvention is not a betrayal, but a gift. And unlike some, she never feared aging on screen. She embraced every year, every wrinkle, every transformation. But she also knows that evolution sometimes requires release. I'm not running from anything, she insists. I'm walking toward something. The great unknown. The future remains unwritten. Will she ever return as a guest? Possibly. Will she produce her own show, one rooted in healing and authenticity? Maybe. Will she vanish from public view for a while, choosing her private life over her public persona? It seems likely. But one thing is certain, Kyle Richards is preparing to reclaim her narrative. And in Beverly Hills, where stars burn fiercely and fade quickly, there is something profoundly brave in choosing when to step away. It is not surrender. It is sovereignty. The legacy she leaves. If Kyle walks away, she leaves behind a legacy unparalleled. She showed viewers that being strong does not mean being unbreakable. She taught audiences that family conflict can coexist with love. She allowed us to witness her heartbreak and healing, her loyalty and regret. She stood in the fire repeatedly, knowing that flames could forge something stronger. She made us laugh. She made us cry. She made us think. And now, she makes us consider the beauty of endings not as final chapters, but as beginnings disguised. If Kyle Richards chooses to quit the show, it will not be an escape. It will be a graduation. She has given Beverly Hills everything she could. And now, perhaps, it is time for Beverly Hills to give her something back: freedom, silence, space. The right to write the next act of her life without an audience demanding plot twists. She may leave the screen, but she will not leave our hearts.